Buffalo Bills football, again, they pretty much have won every different way you can so far. One at home in a track meet where they're losing, and it looks like they're not going to be the best team in the AFC, just one game out of the gate, and we'll use this as a prism for the rest of the year. Certainly having a problem with the Ravens and a tiebreaker throughout the year, and then boom, fourth quarter for the ages, and it's a 40-burger over 40-burger win. Then they go to MetLife to take on the Jets. They win by 20, beat the Jets straight up, knocked the quarterback out of this week's game, and Josh Allen accounts for 0 touchdowns. They still win by 20. And then last night's a 10-point win. Yep. When Allen scores, has 3 touchdowns, but they needed a little bit of the luck. Where for some reason Zach Sealer roughs their punter. And they take advantage. That's what championship teams do. You make a mistake, we're going to beat you over the head with it. I talked about how the Eagles are doing that now, and the Bills are doing that as well. Also, they win a game without Ed Oliver, without Matt Milano up the middle. So they're just next man up is doing what they need to do. The guy on the screen, though. When you play for the Buffalo Bills, it's tough to be their MVP when Josh Allen is suiting them, okay?
Right.
But James Cook is playing most valuable snaps. He's logging excellent repetitions for them. And thank goodness they signed him.
Yeah.
They took care of that business because what James Cook is doing is getting the ball in the end zone and creating massive problems. Massive. I know, listen, not everybody is rostering Khalil Shakir or Keon Coleman. Dalton Kincaid scored almost a second time last night.
Where was this Kincaid last year?
But James Cook, man, as Allen is doing his thing, 13th career win against Miami. Only Tom Brady has more career wins against Miami. 24, I might add. 302 offensive touchdowns now for Josh Allen, fastest player in NFL history to reach 300 career offensive touchdowns, including playoffs, surpassing Mahomes in that regard. 86th career quarterback win, first reigning MVP since Mahomes in 2019 to start 3-0. But James Cook, man, he is putting the ball in the end zone, rushing touchdown in 7 straight games now, tied for the longest streak in the history of the Buffalo Bills. Back-to-back 100-yard rushing games for only the second time in his career. He's getting it done as a matchup nightmare, and the Bills are outstanding. I say it all the time. I'll say it again. When you look at them, you're like, really? They won by 20? They won by 10? And each time you're like, it feels like it's more than that because they have a sense of inevitability. Josh Allen is as dominant a quarterback as we've seen anytime. He's that good. And they are maybe the best team in the NFL as a sum of its parts. Together, collectively, coaching, McDermott at the helm, and Joe Brady as their offensive coordinator. As a sum of its parts, you're looking at them and you're like, individually, really? Am I scared of that guy? Am I scared of that guy? Am I scared of that guy? Together, they're frightening. And the team that they cannot beat in the playoffs is 0-2. So, the ultimate higher register? Maybe this is their year?
Well, you mentioned the luck aspect, right? They're getting kind of the bounces and that type of lucky stuff that we've seen Kansas City get during their championship run here.
Maybe so.
So you're wondering, maybe the tide has turned Buffalo's way. Certainly it would be fun for the league, and obviously their fans deserve it, and they've got Josh Allen, so anything's possible.
Tie break against the Ravens in their back pocket. Chiefs are 0-2. They do not play the Chargers in the regular season, and the other 2-0 teams in the conference are the Colts and the Burrowless Bengals. Things are looking good for the Bills after 3 weeks.
You declaring them 1 seed already?
I'm not. Of course not. The Chargers could be the 1 seed. I'm just saying what they have in front of them. They got New Orleans at home next. I mean, whoever's in a survivor pool is just rushing to put that pick in right now if you're still in it. And then
if you didn't use Buffalo last night.
And then you've got New England on a Sunday night. How about that?
That's fun.
At Atlanta on a Monday night before there's a bye, at Carolina, and then you with Kansas City coming in, Rashee Rice will be back, and we're assuming Xavier Worthy is going to be able to play with the injury that he has.
Yep.
So that's going to be a better Chiefs team. But the Bills, as you know, beat the Chiefs in the regular season more often than not. And if they do that again, then you look at the rest of their dates the rest of the way. At Miami, Houston's 0-2. Pittsburgh seems to be handleable through 2 weeks here. Obviously, we need to then throw the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at home. That's going to be so much fun, that one. Joe Burrow, will he be back for that game in Week 14? He had his toe opened up in an operating room today. At New England, at Cleveland, home for Philly, home for the Jets, and that home game for the Jets. I mean, if the Jets don't improve vastly, that's the last regular season game in Highmark. I mean, that's going to be one big train whistle palooza, you know? So I'm not saying they're the 1 seed, but they've got, through 3 games, a clearest path to that basket because they don't play in the AFC West like the Chargers do. And they do have their MVP quarterback, unlike the Bengals. And the Colts are like, let's see what they can do.
Feels like you're saying there might be
17-0, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, feels like you're going that way.
You're setting up drops behind my back. Did you just wink at me off camera?
I did.
That was creepy. Hey, now it's on camera, which makes it even creepier. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.